Hey y'all, it's Nate here and I'm back with another message. Okay, so for today's video, it is going to be how to manifest. What are the steps of manifestation? How do I know that I am actually manifesting? Yeah, so let's just get into it, okay? So first things first, when it comes to manifestation, you have to have a plan. Okay, a man with a plan, a man with a plan, babe. You cannot say that you want something, but you don't actually have a plan on how you're going to achieve it, right? So, first step, have a plan, make a plan, right? Once you get that plan, you're going to see, okay, what are the small things that I can do so that I can achieve this big goal, right? If you have small goals, that's going to lead to this big goal. Okay, now let's do an example. So say you are, you really want a new car, but you want a really nice car. You want a G-Wagon, or you want a Bentley, or you want a BMW, a Benz, right? So the first step will be to plan out how you're going to get this, how much it costs, you know what I'm saying? The possible ways that you can actually get this car, all right? So the first kind of small goals will be, depending on, are you going to pay cash? How much are you making at your job? How much do you need to save? If you are looking to finance this, you want to make sure, your credit is in order. Okay, how much of my credit cards or things do I have to pay for so that I can have a better score when the time comes from like 5 months from now when I'm ready to go to this lot and purchase this car, right? So if you're not financing and you want to pay cash, how much cash am I going to need? How many hours am I going to have to work to get this amount of cash, right? Or what jobs am I going to have to do? If you are a business person, how many things am I going to have to sell so that I can achieve this goal? And then again, small goals. So you could do, if you're a business person, right? How much do I need to make this month, right? So that it could bring me closer to my goal. So now I make 5K this month, and then next month I need to make another 5K, and then next month I need to make another 5K, and then next month I need to make another 5K. You get what I'm saying? Small goals. And then once you have all those 5K saved up, now you could say, okay, do I want to, what year of the car? What's the difference? Sometimes it'll be like 2024 versus 2023 and there's only like a small difference, or 2022 and 2023 and there's just a small tiny difference. So you need to weigh out the options. Is this small difference worth an extra couple thousand? You know what I'm saying? And then after you have, the plan on how you're going to actually achieve the big goal, once you're like, okay, I need to make this amount every month. If I make this amount every month, I can have this amount saved by the time it's 7 months, or by the time the year is up. By the time January comes, I will have, $50,000 saved up, $70,000 saved up. You get what I'm saying? Now, once you actually have this money saved up, the way you might feel about this car might change. So you done saved up 70K, right? But now that you're going through all the statistics of the car and you're comparing 2022 from the 2023 model, or the 2023 model from the 2024 model, now that you actually have the money, you might be able to really process things a little bit better because the money is in your hand. You know how you want something so bad before you actually have the materials to get it? So in that time, you just want it. You don't care nothing about it. Now when you actually have the materials, it's like a light bulb flicks into your mind and you're like, okay, if it's only a slight difference with the years, maybe I could just get a cheaper, a cheaper version or a different year so that I could actually save some of this, because I'm gonna need it for insurance, or I'm gonna need it for this, and this. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that is just an example of how you manifest. So you have to have a plan, right? But again, manifestation is kind of like, the law of faith. Faith without works is dead. So yes, you can believe that you want it, right? You can believe that you can achieve a Beamer, or you can achieve that Benz, right? You believe that it's possible for you to achieve this thing, right? But if you're not actually working towards it, then your works is dead. You get me? If you're not actually working hard that month and putting up that 5K to the side, you know what I'm saying, so that you're able to purchase this in the long run, then you're not manifesting. Your work is dead. You just have faith, but you're not actually putting in the work. Say you're trying to grow a business or start a business. If you are just saying that you want to be this business owner, you want to be a millionaire one day, you want to be a billionaire one day, you want to be able to take care of your family, your kids, but you don't actually have a plan on a business, you know what I'm saying, that you can do, you don't have the blueprint, then your works is dead. You can believe and want it all you want. You can pray and cry to God to give it to you all you want, but if you're not actually doing those small goals so that you can get the big goals, you know, reach that big goal, then your works is dead. You're just believing all day, and God is going to get tired of you because, you know, he's probably sending in resources or giving you knowledge to tell you, okay, start this, do this, you know what I'm saying? Do this on the side so you get some money so you can reach your goal. Do this so you can get this goal. Do this, go work at this job so you can reach this goal. But if you're dismissing those thoughts that God is giving you to tell you or to teach you or to show you how you can actually obtain this, then your works is dead. You have to put in work. It's as much as we want it to be a leprechaun that's just, you know, after it rains and the rainbow come out and you just got gold and silver, this is not what's going to happen. Nothing's going to just sprinkle from the clouds. Trust me, God would have been sprinkled some things for me a long time ago. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You have to actually put in the work. Things will start to happen in your favor where you're feeling like, oh my God, is this real? Is this really happening? Oh my God. Because you started putting in the work. You have to actually start moving. Once you start moving, like, thank you, Holy Spirit. Once you start actually putting in the things that you need to do and start, thank you, crossing off the small goals, then God is able to, you know, he might just randomly bless you with something, or he might just bring someone on your path that can help you with something, because you're actually moving forward. You're making progress. You're doing something. You're pushing towards the goal. You're actually still working. But if you're just home, or you're just around your friends and family, just getting on their nerves, telling them how you want to be this, this, and this, or you want to be this great singer one day, a great musician one day, but you don't write no songs. You're not practicing your instruments. You haven't, you know, you're not in the studio. You're not doing any of that. Then people just going to get tired of hearing it, because they're going to be like, well, what are you doing? If you want to be a famous artist, a painter, you want people to know you for your art, but you're not, you know, painting all the time, promoting your art, showing yourself. You know, we have a lot of things in this day and age now where you can really promote yourself. YouTube, biggest one right here. If you want to be a singer, you should be on YouTube. What's wrong with doing covers? People don't do covers no more. They don't sing covers no more. You're an artist. What's wrong with you painting on YouTube so people can see you and people can start to know who you are, just to grow your fan base? You know what I'm saying? You're a model, but you're not doing no photo shoots. Your portfolio is weak. You don't have no pictures. You're not collabing with no photographers, none of that. You want to be a celebrity hairstylist or makeup artist, but you're not doing people's hair and makeup who aren't celebrities, so that you could just build that up so that people could just see your work. Those are considered the small goals. We have to start putting in the small goals. You can't just say you want to be this big star, but you haven't been even a little star. You have to be a little star first. You can't say, oh, I want to be this adult, but you ain't been a kid yet. It's levels to this. A tree can't be a tree without the stem, without the roots, without being planted first. You have to plant it first. Plant it and plant it. Once you have the plan, then you need to plant it. And then you start doing what you need to do. And then you're going to see your fruits of your labor start to grow. You're going to see the trees start to grow and flourish because you done put in what you're supposed to put in. People were like, oh, Nay, it seems like you manifest everything. You're a master manifester, babe. Because I have faith, I know that I can achieve everything. And I know that with God, God will give me the resources, or God will give me the knowledge. God will assist me once I start doing what I need to do. Once you start to do the necessary steps to show him that you are serious about partaking in this career or partaking in this specific lifestyle, God will help you with some things. But you have to take those first steps. You have to do something. You have to start. And you got to keep going. You can't just start and not continue. You have to start and keep it going until it's the finish line. Okay? So that is the power of manifestation. And manifesting also helps with, being alone and really just figuring out your game plan, writing out the blueprint of how you're going to do this business, how you're going to become successful. An easy one, right? Let's just say an example. You want to host Thanksgiving dinner at your house, but you ain't learning no recipes. You ain't practicing no meals, but you think that people is going to be happy coming to your house to eat, but you're not actually educating yourself on how to cook these meals. You can't manifest that you host Thanksgiving dinner, but you're not asking family members on recipes. You're not asking YouTube or Google for recipes. You're not actually practicing. No one want to taste no nasty food, especially not on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, we just trying to eat. So if you want to have the honor of hosting, you need to make sure that you have planned accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So that at the end, the finished goal will be big and great, and everyone can have a great time. But you got to do that research. You got to put that work in. You got to educate yourself. And once you get all the education, once God tells you, okay, this is the next step, you do that step. After you do that step, God is going to tell you, okay, this is the next step. Then you do that step. And it's going to look how it looks in different ways. It's not going to be God in the sky writing it out the next step. No, you have to be with God. You have to talk to God. You got to stay prayed up. You cannot really manifest for real. First of all, this channel is only for people that believe in God anyway. So my manifestations only come into fruition because I really believe in God. I trust in God wholeheartedly. Once I'm putting in the steps and doing what I'm needed to do and I'm moving forward with the progress, I believe 100% that God is going to take care of me. God is going to bring the necessary things that I need to accomplish this. So you got to have faith. And in order to have faith, you got to have God. Because he's going to push you in the right direction that you need. He's going to let you meet the right people that's going to help you with this or help you with this. Even if it's just like helping you with confidence. It's not always about just making money or someone just putting you on, God can bring someone on your path that's actually helping you with confidence. That's helping you learn your self-worth. These are all good things, because if you want to be a business owner or if you're going to be driving that new Benz, you better have some confidence. Driving around with that Benz and you don't feel like you that man, you better have some confidence. You're a business owner, but you don't have no confidence. No, you need to walk in there like this. Yes, this is my business. Hi, nice to meet you. So he's going to be sending certain people on our path to give us certain things that we might need. If God sees that, you lack a little bit when it comes to confidence, then he might send someone who's very confident that can give you that oomph to let you know, yo, you got this. Put your best foot forward. You got this. So don't just think that God can only help you when it comes to material or finances. No, he will send in the right people that will motivate you. You feel me? You might be feeling discouraged. You don't want to go to that event. You don't want to drop a YouTube video. You tired of working. You kind of want to quit. You ain't been seeing the sales that you want to see in your business. Now you come across someone who's giving you that motivation. Oh, don't quit. This is raw. I love what you're doing. Oh my God, this is such an inspiration. And now something in your spirit is getting back lifted up where you're like, I can do this. I can conquer this. I am the greatest. I am hardworking. I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. And while you are doing these things, you should be repeating those things that I just said. Make some affirmations. Keep the affirmations flowing. While you're alone, while you're in solitude, while you're planning out everything that you want to do, keep the affirmations going. Have some music in the background, real soft meditation music. You know what I'm saying? Getting your frequency right. Because when you're in the planning stage, you really don't need to be in everybody's face anyway. You need to just be to yourself and God and trying to plan out, okay, God, how can I want to become a model? How do I become a model? I need to do this. And then he's going to show you, okay, research this, learn about different agencies, see which ones is the best one for you. You want to be a photographer, but you need to figure out what kind of camera you want to get. God is going to put you, on Google or lead you to YouTube where now you're watching all the videos, Sony versus Canon. What's the difference? Which one should I get? What's the best one for a startup photographer? That's how you manifest, y'all. You have to have a plan. You have to have God, and you got to have faith, and you got to do the work, because faith without works is what? Dead. No. All right, y'all. Catch y'all on my next video. What the heck did I just say? I'll catch y'all on my next video. Bye, y'all.